Here's a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, aka CAP.
They gon' let me for my ambition.
I'm actually impressed by this situation because it's like egos at play, pettiness levels at play, and rich nigga shit at play, right? Because it reminds you how broke niggas really be. You know, I'm basically a hopeless hobo compared to Pharrell Williams, bro. Drake and Pharrell Williams have a beef, right? That stems from the Pusha T era, right? Pusha T is always been affiliated from the same city, Virginia, as Pharrell. Produced with Pharrell. Pharrell's produced for Pusha T the Clips, right? Damn near, you would almost call him, that's his artist, the Clips, right? Iconic part of his come up. Pharrell has always shown love for Drake, though. He's shown love musically. He's respected Drake. But I think I remember during the... And I'm going to look it up, actually. Or if we want to look it up real quick on Google. Somehow, type this out. Find this somehow. During the Pusha T beef, Pharrell Williams got interviewed by someone, bro. And he said something about the Pusha T beef, about Drake. And I think it was like passive aggression. And I think that shit still is fucking up Pharrell. Drake. Like what he said. Like, you know, Drake is the type to hold grudges, etc. Right? And if you guys are watching live and you remember, let us know, please, to expedite this process. But there was a Pharrell Williams interview where he said something about the Pusha T and Drake beef. It might have been neutral. Right?
I found that it said, it still breaks my heart. That's what he said.
That they fought. That they had the beef, right?
Which is weird.
So it wasn't during the beef then. I'll correct myself. It was after the Pusha T and Drake beef. It might have been last year that he spoke about it still, like reminiscing, and he said that it still breaks his heart. That's what it was, right? It might have been on Big Boy in L.A. Like I interviewed him, and he addressed it, saying it that way.
Trying to find it.
Still breaks my heart. But nonetheless...
Nigga, the beef is because of you jackass. It's because Birdman didn't pay him for the fucking Clips song. That's what this is all about. That one song ruined hip hop. It made hip hop better. But what the fuck are we talking about?
Wait, which one? The
Clips and Birdman.
What happened to that boy?
Yeah.
We put a clap into that boy.
Bro, what? That's what that beef is about. Birdman never paid him for that.
Because it's produced by Pharrell.
So, because Neptune
and
never got paid.
And the Clips were dissing Birdman. Right? What happened to that? Or is it not?
No. Birdman's on the song. He's on the song.
So what are we talking about? Oh, bro, just that collaboration wasn't paid for.
Yeah, he never paid for the beat, bro.
Okay.
So because he never paid for that beat, for Neptune's was like, what the fuck? Fuck this nigga.
Yeah, it didn't sit right with him.
So then Clips starts beefing with him. That's when Wayne comes in.
Yeah.
And then Drake gets into it because of Wayne.
Yeah.
Like the domino effect was insane, bro. Bro, this is your fault.
But I will say that we do know that Drake went on to buy Pharrell Williams' jewelry. Yeah. Right? We saw it on the Jumbotron Shit Poppin' music video. He had it on, right? Classic Pharrell Williams chain. Some of the best jewelry you've ever seen in the history of hip hop, the history of life. Custom made pieces that was in auction. Right? I don't know why it was an auction.
I think Pharrell has done stuff like that for like
charity.
Yeah,
for charity. It has to be for charity
because he does not need the money.
Because Pharrell wouldn't need the money, right? But also Pharrell should have kept that stuff.
There's just a bunch of interviews of him praising him, bro.
Because Pharrell's like classically, he should keep that stuff. Like you're part of history, right? Nonetheless, fast forward, there was a rumor that Drake tried to buy Pharrell Williams' masters recently during the Kendrick Lamar beef. He tried to buy his masters.
Drake tried to buy Pharrell's?
He tried to buy Pharrell's masters, but he couldn't because Pharrell owns his masters. But he was trying to buy his masters, trying to like pull a move, right? Actually, now that I remember, oh my God, I remember now. Epiphany. Last year, during the Louis Vuitton show, right? Because remember, Virgil Abloh died.
I remember that.
And the lead creative director now is Pharrell Williams at Louis Vuitton. During the Louis Vuitton show, remember, they premiered a Pusha T song.
Where he was dissing, and that's why...
Where he was dissing Jim Jones and dissing Drake.
Yeah, I remember.
Right? And that's where I think Drake didn't like that.
Yeah.
because he felt like that's a cosign by Pharrell to keep the Drake and Pusha T beef going, and he's siding with Pusha T by doing that. So then Drake bought his jewelry either before or after. He bought his jewelry already, right? Because the jewelry buying was like a sense of just like, it could be on some friendship. I'm a fan of you, bro. I'm buying your jewelry. He's flexing it. But now he goes and says on Family Matters, come get your legacy out of my house. You know, you want to inherit the beef, so come and get his legacy out of my house.
Yeah.
His legacy is the chains, right? I have his chains. Come get it out of my house, right?
Yeah.
So now he's using it like, I might have been fucking with him in the past, and I bought his chains because I fuck with his jewelry. He's an icon, but fuck him now. And on top of that, come get his legacy out of my house. Now he's using it as a diss, like double-edged sword. Like, oh, bro, you bought it because you liked it, but oh, now fuck him, right? And then he tried to buy his masters. That's what they're saying, right? It was Ish on the Joe Budden podcast. He said that he heard that from a good source that he tried to buy Pharrell Williams' masters.
Yeah.
On some Michael Jackson shit, because Michael Jackson would do that. He'll buy people's masters. Michael Jackson was on some shit, bro. People want to say like Kendrick Lamar's the boogeyman. Bro, Michael Jackson was really the
Michael
fucking
Jackson was a
boogeyman.
piece of shit, bro. He was really just buying his masters on
He bought the fucking Beatles masters. Like,
Yeah.
you guys cannot compete with me. I bought your fucking
Bro,
masters.
Michael Jackson was a real one for shit like that, bro.
Right?
And just hold on, just to be like
He would
correct.
just walk in anywhere. I want that.
The song that they produced was "What Happened to That Boy,"
What happened to that boy?
and Neptunes produced it because the baby featuring Clips.
Birdman featuring the Clips.
No, it's Baby. Well, that's Birdman's name.
Yeah, Birdman's Baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was confused for a second. All right, so yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And then Lil Wayne with the Babe shit,
Yes.
and that Stay Scheming was about this situation too.
But we fast forward now, and we have Pharrell Williams responding after all these years now of a rumored tension between Drake and Pharrell, and him now saying, you know, he's directly responding to the Kendrick Lamar beef where Drake mentioned him. It's like,
Legos is crazy. Oh, was it? Wait,
No.
It's Despicable Me.
Despicable Me, because
That's
he's
crazy.
like, come get your legacy out of my house. So he's talking about Pharrell. He's dissing Pharrell, like his legacy just means this, etc. Shitting on Pharrell, right?
Yeah, God bless.
And he also said, like, what you guys remember? Was it on Meltdown? Didn't he say like we're not rocking Louis Vuitton no more? Or some
Yeah,
shit like that?
he said we're not wearing
We haven't
Vuitton
wear
no
Louis
more.
Vuitton since Virgil died.
Yeah, we're not wearing Louis Vuitton. He said we're not rocking Louis Vuitton, Pharrell, because like Virgil died. We're not wearing Louis Vuitton no more. Yeah, you run Louis Vuitton. You're the head of Louis Vuitton right now, Pharrell. We're not rocking any of your pieces. And if you notice, Drake's never worn Louis Vuitton since. And if he does, he'll like highlight the fact that it's Virgil Abloh designs. You know, because he wants to make sure that people know I'm not fucking with him, right?
What's this Pharrell beef about?
So now we have Pharrell on some rich nigga shit, right? Because only a rich nigga can do some type of shit like this to even have the authority and the creative control to even allow him to do this, right? He has a song that's supposedly about Gru, the main character, right? Steve Carell's character on Despicable Me, the new Despicable Me 4, which I love Despicable Me. My son loves Despicable Me. I love watching Despicable Me.
Did that movie come out already?
Not yet. It's coming out like maybe next month, maybe in 2 months. It's all promotion leading up to it, right?
I need to watch him. I think I haven't watched the third one.
And in the song about Gru, the character, right? It's about Gru having a double life, right? The song is called Double Life. And he says, some of your dirt has come to light. Lie detector time. Do you feel bad when you lie? Hey, what are you hiding? Nothing wrong with being private. Make sure it ain't wrong. Then he goes and says, two-faced like coins. What side do I get? What side are you on? And it's like, this is a song about kids, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, he's subliminally dissing Drake.
But on a fucking
Despicable Me. That's a flex. I don't care what anyone says,
That's
right?
insanity.
And he's not rapping it. He's like rapping, singing it. Because he's not going to out-rap Drake, right?
But what's the beef about? You have so many reasons to have beefed at this point. Why is it happening now?
I think he's siding with Kendrick, bro. And
Why?
And he knows some of this shit might be true.
Oh, and Drake lines. Someone just commented, Drake is still wearing Louis Vuitton. The jacket he has on that new timestamp song in the previous album, that's a Louis Vuitton jacket.
It's a Virgil design.
It's a Virgil design. Bro.
It is a Virgil design. You're right.
It's a Virgil design.
'Cause-
I think he said that in the song.
Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure.
Like he
did
shouted out
say
Virgil in the song.
Yeah, in the Family Matters one, right? Is that when we're
No,
talking?
No,
8
in
a.m.
the
in Charlotte,
album.
or whatever
Oh,
it's
yeah, in
called.
Charlotte?
8 p.m. in
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Oh yeah, no, he does. Yeah, he does shout out Virgil.
You're
You're
right,
I think
right,
even with
right.
the post on Instagram, he shout out Virgil and shit.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Like he made it known,
Yeah,
and that might be like a one-on-one piece that Virgil gave him.
probably. Yeah. My thing is this. Let's say Pharrell.
These rich niggas is crazy, bro.
This
It's a rich
crazy.
nigga beef. I'm gonna wear Louis Vuitton. I can afford it, but I'm not gonna wear your designs, bitch. Whoa, what the fuck
But
is
Vic,
going
I'm
on?
aware.
Riddle me
101,
something.
you ain't got this.
Let's go through the line here. When he beefed with Wayne, you said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
When Push was beefing with Drake and Wayne, Pharrell said nothing.
Yes.
They make Infrared because I'm pretty sure Pharrell produced that track. He said nothing.
I'll double check.
You'd have to double check. Double check. I don't know if Kanye fully produced that
Because
entire
look at
album.
those comments. You guys better do your research.
I'm sorry I wasn't born in fucking 90. Fuck. Talking about, you didn't know Whitney's movie was big? No, bitch. I was not alive. I was
Yeah.
not alive. Fuck.
And people
But
we gotta be honest. Like we're so authentic here. Like
I even admitted in the moment.
he
I
didn't
don't
know about the Whitney Houston Bodyguard movie. He's not gonna pretend like he does. Would you rather us lie and pretend? Like
I'm 25.
that's okay. Like come on, guys.
Relax. You're 40. I get it.
Kanye West produced Infrared.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay. But he was there for the...
Because Kanye West produced the whole album.
That's
remember?
what I thought he did. But he was there for the listening party. I found that weird. I'm like, yo, Pharrell, you've been quiet this entire time. You go to the listening party. You're getting lit to Infrared. You don't remember that shit?
Yeah. Why are you around?
Why are you around? My thing is
I
this,
think because
bro.
he knows it's true, bro. Look, the lines that he's saying here.
You think he knows his Pusha T? Because Pusha T was the one saying, I'm going to peel this back layer by layer.
He
What
might
did-
he might know that he might have known since Pusha T, whatever this Drake rumor secret shit is. And it's crazy how it might be an irony, like he's putting it on a kid movie song. Because maybe it has to do with kids. Or maybe he knows that Drake's kids. Bro,
Watch Despicable Me.
Adonis might be like a Despicable Me fan. And
This
like,
nigga's
now
being evil.
Adonis can't even watch the new Despicable Me movie because like
What did Taylor say?
that's just it's crazy.
What did Taylor say on that new album? Every time she hears back, your kid hears back this track, they're not gonna know it's about you and me, but we're gonna know it is.
Yeah.
The same concept.
You know what, though? You can compare Drake to Gru.
You kind of can, right?
You can. You know, he puts up this tough act that he's a villain, this, and that, blah, 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 but he's actually a softie.
Yeah.
I consider Drake to be that.
I think
Marlon hates Drake now.
No, he hates Drake. He hates Drake. You hate Drake.
This guy
hates Drake.
It's
I
not
consider Drake
hating,
to
bro.
see that to be that.
It's
Damn,
not,
we
it's
don't know,
not
bro.
hating,
We don't know, bro. I don't know.
You
I'm
can
not gonna
go
put
through
that.
my phone, bro, and I put money that the one artist that has the most songs in my phone is Drake. It's not that I hate Drake. It's just I think it's time, right? I think it's time for people to stop idolizing him and fucking choking
Ryder.
on his cock, right? And start realizing that it's like, yo, there's other great artists out there.
So let me ask this question. Because if you're saying that the reason why Pharrell dropped him and the reason why Pharrell doing this despicable, evil ass shit with this is because this nigga there's something out there that's so evil about Drake. And he's aware of it. And he has sided with Kendrick. If Kendrick does not speak on it, should we not hold Kendrick accountable as well? Because if this thing is so great and evil, why aren't you telling the public? I'm still streaming this nigga's music.
But then maybe
Because I can't act on rumors.
the only thing it could be to play devil advocate, maybe Kendrick is on some like I'm
Street
not
shit?
snitching shit. I'm like I'm not gonna involve the cops in this type shit. Like you guys do your own thing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But
That's
I feel
the same
he could-
reason
he could
why
still
Cassie-
leak it to someone that could just get involved.
And that's the same reason why Cassie's getting the shit beat out of her. And I promise you they all knew. I promise you the entire industry knew Cassie was getting the shit beat out of her. I promise you. And they didn't care. You can't. I hate this mentality that you people have of it's not my business, so it's not my problem. If you know someone's being hurt, you have to speak up. The girl was. You're gonna tell me, Vic, no one knew Cassie was getting the shit smacked out of her by Diddy? You're gonna tell me no one heard
Ray
about
J
it?
said he didn't know, and he was around, and he admitted to it, almost crying on the Shannon Sharp interview, saying like I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like if I would have known, blah blah blah.
I don't believe no one knew, bro.
They could have hidden it, bro. She was on the red carpet with makeup on. They probably could have hit it. They could have hit it easily.
But you know shit gets out of circles. That nigga had a lot of people around him. Somebody knew, and no one said anything.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.